You won't believe what happened to me. Christ, even I don't believe what happened to me. It scarcely beggars belief. Guess I'm not making much sense, eh? I better start at the beginning then, not so long ago, at the start of another weekend. Unbeknown to me, it would be like no other. Sundown on a Saturday night. Me and the boys were sipping the first of our beers at the Emporium bar. Dave, Johnny, Shifty and me, James Mitchell that is. The others down that first pint at lightning speed. You think these guys have been wandering through the Sahara Desert for a week, the way they drank. Hurry up Mitch, it's your round, said Shifty, slim built and covered in tattoos. His body moved from side to side as he spoke, hence his nickname. I shrugged and called on the barmaid. Sandra was her name, and a fine piece of trim she was. That's the main reason we started every Saturday night at the Emporium, just to ogle Sandra's wholesome jugs as she poured the beers. A dizzy blonde you might say, but her cleavage was straight out of a Hammer film. You know the type. Buxom wench in a low-cut frilly number and all that. 4 of the best for the lads, Sandra, I screeched as the place was nearly packed. She started pouring beer, looking phased at the running around the bar she was doing that night. Oh, and have one yourself, I added, handing her a 20. Thanks, Mitch, don't mind if I do, she answered. That got a smile out of her at least. Not so from a group of skinheads who were sitting by the jukebox. They eyed us suspiciously while grilling at anyone who passed their vicinity. We plain ignored them and got on with the night's quest, as with every Saturday night's agenda, drinking, hijinks and most importantly, girls. Turning my attention to the bar, I noticed Roger Prendergast Smythe in his usual place at the far end. Posh Roger, as he was known, carried an air of authority like an ex-military type. The neatly trimmed moustache and designer suit made him stand out from the rest of us. The gold rings and Rolex watch were a sure sign he was doing okay, if not actually stinking rich. Whatever it takes to be a winner, he had it in bucket loads. Wealth, success, respectability. All my life I dreamed of having these 3 things, but somehow they always seemed beyond my grasp. He caught my eye and I nodded back. No point in ignoring someone just because they don't come from your group in society. I looked around at the difference in the image of my mob. Johnny, the long-haired biker, always dressed in a leather jacket and torn jeans. Shifty, the tattooed international fun boy. Dave, the intelligent nerd with an attitude problem. And me, the dapper-looking one of the gang, or so I like to think. At an inch off 6 foot, I was the tallest one of the crew. I kept my blonde hair short and neat since my army days, spiking it up with gel at the weekends, creating a cool modern look. At least, I hoped it did. Overall, however, I reckoned I looked smooth, smart and sophisticated. Dare I even go as far to say as debonair. All of this seemed to pass the others by, mind you. They dubbed me as James Bond when we first began to hang together, due to my tendency to dub most of our drinking plans as missions. Now I was just playing 007. In truth, I kinda liked that. I'd always fancied myself as some kind of undercover spy, beating up the bad guys while saving the world, with a string of beautiful women on my arm. Still, there was no way I could compete with Posh Roger in the Bond stakes. I couldn't help but grin at the irony while I watched Shifty order another round of drinks. Part 2 of this coming soon. Slàinte mhath.